All right. So I think I want to talk about the the problems with working with fast food restaurants. If you when you work with them, work for them, um, they don't care about your mental health. They don't care about your safety. They don't care about your gas. They don't care about your time. Let me tell you what happened today. All right, so y'all might not know if you ain't in a Midwest city or a city that's north catching a whole bunch of this snow right now. But so I text my job and I told them I'm struggling to get out of the driveway. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get out of my parking lot. So what they do, didn't respond. They said they told everybody be careful. It's ice on the ground. Knowing that some people got rear wheel drive and can't make it in the snow. They can, but it's a struggle. It was a struggle, and I sat outside for about 10-15 minutes, and there was one worker. She come around to the front door. She seen the car sitting outside. I don't know why she didn't say come unlock the door and come out there and be like, hey, you can go home. You ain't got to come in today. Whoop de whoop. Or they sit in the group chat all day long, and they will talk and talk nonsense. Just think about this. You got somebody coming in working for you, making only say $12, $13 an hour, right? You got two options. Call in, have everybody talk smack about you. Oh, he's lazy. He ain't no hard worker. He's scared. He's scared to come outside. Whoop de whoop or some weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you got and then you possibly get rolled up because you done called in and say you was sick. That's one time for the month you done called in. Then you've got a family emergency. Somebody's in a hospital. That's the second time you call in, right? It's January. We having winter storms. January for real. I feel like the part of Kentucky I stay in, you gonna have we get the part I stay in. We get snow like barely any snow for December. But in January, if we don't get snow November or December, we know we are getting hit January or February for sure. For sure, without a doubt, we getting hit. So, you done called in those two times. Now you called in a third time because it's weather like this. You call in, and what they do, they fire you. Then, or you got the other option of coming in, risking your life, sliding into a ditch, getting stuck, or worse, dying, flipping your car over, and or let me rephrase that, flipping your car over, and dying, however you want to phrase it. I'm not big on this YouTube stuff yet, so I don't think they were too worried about what I'm saying. I'm just being me. And I get nervous in front of the camera too, so you gotta excuse me for that. Yeah. So what I've really been thinking lately, like this job stuff, 9 to 5, yeah, it pays the bills, but that's about all it does. And Taco Bell only want to pay you 12, between 12 and maybe $14 an hour, depending on where you at. You might get paid more if you in California, of course, but the cost of living and the pay wage still doesn't add up. It's a major gap. They paying you pennies compared to what they make. The managers be like, "Oh, we made $7,000 tonight. That's so good." I'll be sitting here thinking like, they made $7,000 tonight. I made maybe $80, no more than $100 at that job that night. You get what I'm saying? The math ain't mathing. It's not. Life ain't fair though. My mama told me life ain't fair. So what I'm planning on doing is really going hard on my tattooing and start dropping more YouTube videos, so that way eventually I don't ever have to work at a fast food restaurant ever again, you know, and I can take the money that I get from tattooing and from YouTube eventually and just put it all back into the tattooing and YouTube. That way I can create more content, better videos, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gotta work for these people, because let me tell you, being a felon is hard, man. It is. I'm trying to think, like, the only thing I could think about, like, the only way you can really make it is if you don't smoke weed, do any type of drugs. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do no type of drugs for real, like, I say it's about the only way you gonna make it. Yeah, no drugs, go to school, don't catch no felonies, don't hang out with the wrong crowd, man. I'm telling you, I done seen people that was, what, 50 years old come inside of their first time ever getting locked up. 50 years old, coming in there with a felony. I done seen he was like 73 or 74 years old, came in there on a federal case, his first time ever being incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? So there's a first time for everything. So just because you ain't been caught right now, it don't mean you won't be caught in the near future. So if you don't ever want to work at a fast food restaurant for the rest of your life, please don't catch no felony. Please don't catch no felony. To anybody watching my videos that's like under the age of 18, please do not catch a felony. It'll jack your whole life up. It makes it harder to. I'm thankful that my landlord don't even do background checks or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say with a felony it's hard to get an apartment, and man, it really is. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 1,000 with y'all. I'm 30. This is the. Let me see. Hold on. Wait. Yes. This is the first apartment that I've gotten in my name since I was 18 because of that felony. I don't know any property owners, property managers, private landlords, or nothing like that. You know what I mean? It was just a blessing that the person I'm talking to, well, dating or whatever, I don't know what we got going on anymore. But anywho, but it was just fortunate that her sister stayed here, and she knew the property manager, knew the landlord, and knew when availability was opening, because she was leaving this apartment to go into the apartment downstairs. So as soon as that all happened, we got the signal, hey, come on down, basically. And the jobs down here suck. I'm telling you, they suck. Living down here, all you can do is work, go to school, or get high. I'm telling you, man, I got medicine. I stay with some medicine. And speaking of medicine, think I might twist me up something. But I'm gonna call this the end of the video. I'm gonna drop another YouTube video. I'm gonna do one, do some more reactions. But yeah, this is my video letting y'all know, like, especially in the winter time, fast food jobs, man, they don't care about you for real. And they'll waste your time and get mad. They will get mad that you are upset about them wasting your gas. They'll get mad at you for that. I got fired from a job because I said something to them about them wasting my gas. Yeah. Not from this job, but from my last one. Yeah, they fired me because, let me tell you. So, we drove 20 minutes there just for them to say, oh, you're not on the schedule to work today, right? For me to leave, get back on the exit, go about halfway down the highway for them to call me and be like, oh yeah, you can come in now. Where'd you go? Well, you told me I wasn't on the schedule. What do you mean? Where did I go? You thought I was just gonna sit in the parking lot all day? You know what I'm saying? So when I finally come back, and I'm about to clock in. She was like, well, you had already left, and they said that since you left, you ain't have to come back today. You could come back tomorrow. So I said, because I got on the exit to get there, got back on the exit to leave there, spent back around, got off at the next exit, turned around, came back, just for them people to tell me, you don't have to come in, you already left, whoop de whoop de whoop. And let me tell y'all, it was, what time was it? What flavor is this? That one. It was about 6 in the morning. It was like 6 in the morning. And I looked at her, I said, well, thanks for wasting my gas. Just like that. Thanks for wasting my gas. Oh, what'd you say? Yeah, I wasted my gas. Like, I came up here, I told me to leave. I made me go through all this commotion. Like, as I said, I'm walking out. Like, in my mind, I was quitting. I was done with that job. You know what I'm saying? I wasted my time, wasted my money, wasted my gas, wasted everything. Just wasted. Waste. And I was done with it, man. Fast food is not for I'm gonna tell you this right now. I swear to God, fast food is not for adults above the age of 25. If you over 25, man, if you over 25, don't got no felonies, then graduated high school, there is no reason for you to be working at fast food. Leave the fast food jobs for the teenagers and the convicted felons. You know what I'm saying? Because the potheads. You know what I'm saying? I'm a convicted felon and I'm a pothead. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is my medicine though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't got this, I'd be ready to Bart Simpson somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Especially dealing with the stuff I deal with at work all day, the customers, the employees, the managers. There's only one decent manager. Okay, she's more than decent. She's really cool. I say two pretty cool ones. Three max. But the other ones, lazy. They want to sit and yap while customers are at the register in the lobby. Like, they standing there waiting for their order to be taken. Why are you standing here talking about your ratchet sex life? We don't care about that. We don't care. Go help the customer. sit in the window with the window wide open, talking about Billy Bob and whoever else. The customer does not care about your outside life. All they want to know is y'all are making sure that the order is right. And that's one reason why if you go to Taco Bell and order your food, your order's wrong. Sometimes it's not, most times it is not the people making, like the person on the line making the food. It's not them. It's the person that's handing you your bag and being like, oh, have a nice day. That's the person that's messing up your order. They gave you the car that was either in front of you, they gave you their order, or gave you the car that's behind you. They gave you their order. You know what I'm saying? Or they gave you a DoorDash. And in some of these places, the communication is so whack because you got people in here who don't know how to communicate. The managers don't know how to communicate. The employees don't know how to communicate. The higher ups above the managers and GMs, they don't know how to communicate. They barely come in and show their face. You will never see the owner. You will never see them. You'll only see the GM. That's it. That's it. I mean, let me say this. I guess it is a good thing that we don't see the owner, because when we seen our GM's boss, this was the only time I seen him, was because one of the managers, which she got fired a couple weeks later because she was doing drugs in her car and stealing money and doing all the most dope fiending stuff. But yeah, the only time I seen him come in was because the orders was taking too long to get out. And I understand, like, y'all are moving slow. Why is it, how is it that we can make 10, 15, 20 item orders and have y'all stuff like the whole entire stand is covered in bags because y'all ain't getting it out the window fast enough. Now I gotta slow myself down so y'all can get y'all stuff out the window. You ain't gotta do too much. Counting money ain't hard. It says it right on the screen. How much they owe, how much you owe them. It says it, and it's so simple. The window and money is so simple. I don't understand why it takes the person in the window so long that's handling the money so long to get the money and give them the bag. Let me tell you why. Because they sit in the window and want to hold a conversation with people at the window. And it's like, I ain't got time for that. When I'm done taking these people's money and giving them they change, I give them their food, give them their drink, tell them to have a nice day, and close that window. And next, I ain't got time to sit here and chit chat. You feel me? But yeah, man, I had to let that rant out, man. They kind of made me a little upset today. I went in there and risked my life for some damn $12 an hour for nothing. For me to have to come home. And I was early. Today. Do you know how hot I am? I don't ever come in early. I was so mad. I'm always like maybe 1-2 minutes late. I try to get on time. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I procrastinate. And it's Taco Bell. I don't take that shit serious for real. At all. If you worked at one Taco Bell, you could work at another one. Just being honest. If you worked at one McDonald's, you can work at another one. Ain't nothing changed but the people, the environment. That's it. The menu never changed, which means the muscle memory will remain the same, which means if they fire you, you can find another job. Just like, let me tell you, just like a job will say you're replaceable, they replaceable too. Whenever you feel like the job's not meeting your standards and it's not fitting your life anymore, it's not paying you enough for your lifestyle, maybe it's time to just go somewhere else, start looking for another job that pay more for your lifestyle and get out of there. The best way, if that right there is the mindset, I'm gonna better my life. What you do about that, stop smoking weed, stop drinking, or slow down on it, so that way you don't become an alcoholic. You need to do that stuff before you go into work, because I know people like that need to take a shot before they go in, or 2 shots before they